I was ready for another one. I thought y'all was saying y'all were going to sing again. All right. Well, Madam President, I just want to thank you for your hospitality and thank you for my 45-minute speech that I'm about to give y'all today. No, I'm just playing. I know. I'm just kidding. As your famous alumni, Anita Ward, would say, if I go over in my time, you can just ring my bell. Okay? But no, truly, I want to say thank you to the Board of Trustees, alumni, of course, your family, your friends, but more importantly, class of 2023. We're here because of y'all. So, y'all show some love. Turn up for 23 real quick. Now, class of 2023, we have to thank someone else. They're called the invisible people. We got to thank the people who set these chairs up, the people who pulled out the blue carpet. The people who have your cap and gown. Y'all show some love for the invisible people. Sometimes they get left out, but let me tell you, 23, you got one more group that you have to thank. And these people have encouraged you. They have inspired you. And on the times when you were about to give up, Madam President, on those times when you were about to say, I quit, you got to thank these people. You want to know who it is? It was your doubters. It was your haters. Y'all show some love for your haters. That's what's up. Those are the people that told you you couldn't do it, you wouldn't do it, and you shouldn't do it, but guess what? You did. I'm talking about for real. I do, baby, I do. And, one of my dearest friends, his name is Hank Stewart. He's a famous poet. And he says that it's your time, it's your turn, but young people, if you don't do your part, it's your fault. Now, I say that again. It's your time, and it's definitely your turn, but if you don't do your part, it'll be your fault. Now, as a first-generation college student myself of the Bethune-Cookman University, hell Wildcats, okay, it's all love. I represent, Rattler, oh my goodness. But I graduated with a degree in international business, right? J'ai étudié français à l'école université, je parle français un petit peu, right? As an actor, as an author, as a speaker, you may see me on the television screen. I call it television because it tells you a line of vision that's not real. But the most important thing that people always ask me is, what are the keys to success? And I'll tell you, I say the same thing every time. It takes vision, passion, and purpose. But how many of you all know a person that walks around with perfect eyesight, but they have no vision? To me, passion is love and anger combined. When I played pro football, I had to line up against 300-pound offensive linemen, and I had to be very angry. But when I came off the edge and I got a quarterback sack, I got up and showed my passion. Passion is love and anger combined because my love for the sport, my love for the people, it drove me there. I have a love for young people. They say that the only thing y'all care about is Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook, but you won't put your face in a book. But I'll tell you this, I changed the perception because I know better. I seen some of y'all with your shades on, and I had mine on too. You know why? Because my future's so bright, baby. My future bright. So it's funny because as I walked past the graduates and I seen them with some of them had their shades on. I remember that. I did the same thing. So, it's up. It's up. But can we go to church for just 1 second? I know we had a United Methodist, college. But I just want to touch on something real quick. Have you ever came across someone who has a PhD but no GOD? What about a person who has a master's degree but no knowledge of the master? You didn't get your bachelor's degree by yourself. You had help. But I urge you today to don't just lean on your degrees. I want you to lean on your decrees. See, you got a decree. Your decree is your purpose. That's what the universal God gave you. Now, everything that God created, y'all, has a seed. Every man, every woman has a seed. Some of my favorite fruits have seeds. Mangoes, watermelon, right? I'm from Florida, so it'll come out every once in a while. You have to excuse me. I'll get back to my natural state in a minute. But I'll tell you, if it doesn't have a seed, y'all, it don't have a soul. I'm going to say that again. If you're connected to something that doesn't have a seed, it don't have a soul. And just like those haters and doubters, that I talked to you about before, people will try to bury you, but they don't know that you a seed. So let them keep burying you and watch what harvest comes from that bury. Now, I'm very much into talking about seeds. I'm very much into holistic health and wellness. I'm into spiritual, economic, and physical well-being. And whatever you put in your mouth and whatever you allow to come out of your mouth, that's going to determine where you're at. I promise you that. And so many people in the world, y'all are suffering from the most tragic disease on the planet. And that disease is an STD. It's called spiritually transmitted diseases. The spirit has a disease on it. So as you're matriculating through the game called life, make sure